I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be your money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is going around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. Getting out of DMs, trying to be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You need a pretty girl.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Houston. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Another run here for Robinson. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We have an early third down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Penix. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. Oh, yeah. Second and a yard. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. And he will not be able to get away. Great coverage downfield. Left him with nowhere to go.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Now Rodgers on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing, Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive.
And he's into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7.
Jake Elliott set to take over.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Second and 7. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air. And they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On third down, Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll go again with Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Penix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
From the gun on third. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers. That one intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him.
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Cooper.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Rodgers here on second down. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down and 9.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll air this one out for Watkins.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Here's first and 10. On the give to Eckler. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down. They face second down and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Now Penix to throw on second down. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, second and 10. Throwing is Penix. To the outside. Catch made by London. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Now Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Out is Younghoe Koo to drive a field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's caught by Eckler. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Rodgers on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 2. On the draw, it is Eckler. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire 1st half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll check this down to the running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Nice throw by the rookie from Arkansas, and that's a 1st down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. Here in the 1st half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Now, a handoff to Eckler. He is in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 14-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Pennick. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Third and long for Rodgers. Going for it all. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Eckler, 1st down and more. And he gets him out of danger and then some. Up past the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Rodgers. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now Rodgers. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative, playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. On second down, Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. They put Wilson in motion. We'll try the left side with Eckler. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down for Houston. To throw is Rodgers. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Rodgers. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Then he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
13 yards on the play.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
With the score,
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Again, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Eckler. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And they're going to get him the second time. He goes down again.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. To the right, that's Pitts. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. To throw again, it's Penix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Penix going to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Throwing again, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Atlanta. Again, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they could take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. First down throw there is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
On play action, Rodgers. Thrown left side, the catch is made. A pick up there of 19 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Eckler. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here's second down. On the ground, Eckler. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. And he has missed this one. No good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
And you just can't help but feel for a guy in this situation, Mike. I mean, he's got a chance to be the hero. His guys get him down there, put him in position to win the game here late, but he couldn't convert. It's a lonely feeling walking off that field.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. First and 10. Victory formation here, as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.